This right here is actually potatoes.
Potatoes. Oh Lord, is there any
Yeah, you can.
potato out there?
Yeah, there's
Not
potatoes.
yet.
They're in there.
Oh, so you plant them into the
The soil.
is it the sand? Yeah, the soil. Interesting.
Yep, and then they grow like this, and once they start to like, I guess brown, then you can take them. But you can really take them out now. But they say once they start to brown, then like they're all the way done and ready. So before they rot, you don't want to
Oh,
keep them in there too long.
you
Hmm.
finna cook that shit. Mm.
I'm practicing because we're creating a community. It's called Honor Thyself. We have a community right now online, and we're actually gonna get land, and we'll have our own gardening
Ecosystem, yeah.
system. Yeah, we'll harvest
That
water. We'll
sounds
harvest
good.
food. So we gotta start with what we got, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with that stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Because
Yeah.
organic stuff are quite expensive.
Yeah, this right here is aloe vera. So if you get
Oh
burnt
yeah, I love
or
that.
anything like that, you can put aloe vera right to the burn, and it will heal. It will like make it stop hurting immediately.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I know
realized
aloe
that.
vera.
Yeah, I didn't know all the way, but I heard about it. But my son had burnt his finger, and I was trying everything, the ice and all this type of stuff. It didn't help, and as soon as I put it some aloe vera on there, it stopped hurting
Suits it.
basically. Yeah.
Nice.
And you just seen I just rubbed it on my face, so you can use it as a moisturizer too.
Mm. I need to
Yeah.
get that. I mean, I used to use it when I was younger. My mom used to have it. They
Oh
planted
yeah.
it and stuff. Yeah,
That's,
and we drank it. But the leaf is so bitter. Woo.
oh yeah, you drunk it.
Yeah, but the gel is so nice anyway. So, well, yeah, I fuck with
Yeah,
it.
it can be used in a lot of
Nice.
different ways.
What else do you got?
Um, this one is kind of like I don't know. I guess it's not in season right now. By doing like that, but
Oh, so it's withered.
um, I just haven't. I just left it like that. I haven't. I mean, I guess I could take them off, but they're just gonna be sticks. They're just cute. I don't know what they're
Oh,
for.
okay. Yes, that's it.
Um, I'm not sure what you mean, True. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
Mm-mm.
How is everyone doing on this grand evening?
We
Yes,
cooling, man.
I'm awesome.
What's he on about? Mental incapacity. Damn,
Mm.
that's a big word. Big
Yeah,
Hmm.
statement.
I mean, this was long.
The f- Leave your
I'm great.
natural.
How are you?
I haven't been in a tent since a child. I remember when I was in a tent, it made me dizzy. I got dizzy
Hmm.
from looking up at the stars all night.
How was that
Dizzy?
though?
Shit, man.
Because like when the sky is moving and you're like, that's a good way to meditate, to watch the sky move.
Yeah.
And it made me dizzy because I start to feel it. I start to feel the earth move. You and I was moving with it, but it was just my senses were moving with it because
Pretend gods and toys.
my eyes first were aware that the sky was moving. Then my nose got aware of the grass and the water and the water on the on the grass, the dew and the things like that, and I started to see how the dew forms through the night. So I start to smell water, and I'm like, why do I smell water? There's no water nowhere. and I feel the grass, and it's wet, but it's not as wet as it is in the morning. And I'm like, wow, so this happens overnight, throughout the day, throughout time. All these things are just transpiring, and I start to hear all the noises from the crickets and the frogs and the birds sleeping, and some of the birds that were awake. And I just started, feeling sensational. And I got dizzy. I got overwhelmed. I got overwhelmed by all that activity at once. And I got dizzy, and I felt sick,
Okay.
like I had to throw up. It was too powerful.
Was you sleeping there or just meditating, like
No,
you said?
I was in the backyard. I was very young, very young. Probably like, this is like when the Wiggles. I'm not sure if you know what the Wiggles. You should know what the Wiggles is. Y'all know. Y'all watch that in London. It's an Australian show. But like probably like 2003. Okay,
I don't know what
and
you.
you never seen it. You never seen it. The Wiggles. They're Australian,
Nope.
but yeah, but I had a tent, and I would just look up at the stars and stuff like that, and I was I was focused on that, and it just made me dizzy. It made me sick. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle how fast the world was moving, how everything around me was moving. I couldn't handle it. So I had to look for some type of control. And the only control that I could do was lay down until
Okay.
my mother, she came and she said, come in the house and put that tent away. And
What's True Soul talking about?
that control, it stopped me from feeling sick. And it slowed down how fast the world was moving. It slowed it down. Just those simple words. Come in the house and put that thing away. And then the world slowed down. Slowed down. And now I got older, and it's moving so fast to get all over again. You know?
Scarlet.
But now it feels like I can control it a little bit. Just a little bit.
Cool. Scarlet, what weed are you on? Oh, a lot.
I think I get what you're saying, but I'm trying to see the word for that because like you're sitting there and you're coming like conscious, or would that be into your, that would be like you're conscious of the bigger picture of everything, but then when your mother said come into the house, you came back to like this reality or something like that.
No, I just mean in a literal sense. Just literally watching the sky move and literally
It made you
hearing
like
those
feel
things. I wasn't aware of uh you know, how can I say, the feeling of realizing everything is connected. Like I wasn't aware to that feeling until possibly
Mm,
now. I was
okay.
more subconsciously aware of that feeling, and I got it from listening to my mom when I did, or listening to people when I could, when they either was straying me a bad way or a good way. That's the only way I could really feel that connection, or following behind people, even if they don't say anything. Like, just looking at them. That's the only way that I could feel the connection, or being interested in a certain topic, or that's the only way I could feel the connection. The only way that I could feel alive. Because if none of that stuff was around me, who would I be? You know?
Mm,
True. So you can come up. You got a lot to say. I would like to hear what you're talking about because I really don't. You're saying different things. I really don't. I don't get what you're saying. We don't have no bad shit over here. Like that's everything you see in something is somewhere within yourself. So I would like to see and understand what you're saying on a psychological level, so I can point
But
you back to.
it's really beautiful to watch though. Like
Left your
especially
body.
when
Mean.
Yeah, it
the
is
like
beautiful.
sky is full of stars, and then when you see it move, and then there's another phenomenon I haven't really got my finger on because my teacher, he said they were satellites. Some people say they're planets, but if you look throughout the night and you just lay down and look at the stars, they start to move on their own without the sky. All of them. They all start to move on their own without, like, with like the sky still moves, but they move without moving with the sky. They're like, it's like they move at their own pace at certain times. These stars, satellites too though, but stars as well. Like every last one, I done seen every last star move on its own. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, real. Look at the sky sometimes, man, and just focus on the star and just look at it, and then it's gonna start to move. And you'll be like, "What the fuck?" Just stop
Well,
everything. Uh-huh.
but you know the Earth is moving as well. So I mean,
Right, right. I'm aware of this, but
so
the thing, this is where I would say it's probably not. I feel as
yes,
what it's
and it
doing.
is in the center.
You know how people like they say like the vibrations and stuff, like they be like the vibrations and the frequencies and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like the Earth is just like me, like it's taking all of this stuff in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Okay.
taking everything in, so it's like vibrating on a certain level, and we just say spinning or things like that, so we can get it in our mind that this 3D object or this object is moving. Because if we said instead of spinning, what's another term for something to move? Walk, run, drag,
Slipping.
slipping. You know what I'm
The,
saying? It wouldn't make sense,
uh,
but since we say it's a circle, we're gonna say it spins. Because
mm,
any other terminology wouldn't necessarily fit unless it was a different shape.
interesting.
Yeah, for real. Just look at try to find one. Try to find a I can't find one. I just can't. I don't
We
know.
ain't got no stars right now. Maybe some time in the year.
I don't know. I don't
No
know.
stars.
Spinning 50
Oh,
bucks.
it's the crescent and stuff.
Even for a triangle, they would say spin, because
Mm.
that's just like a dreidel, you know? They would say spin.
I'm therefore not into astrology. Sorry for women.
they would say spin. You know what I mean? Like the
Not into it.
DJ. Yes. It's like the DJ scratching records. You know what I mean? Spinning. Spinning. It's just
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
with a frequency. And the music, the ocean, the wind. It's like you can hear voices. It's like people singing. Like you ever been in a snowstorm? It's like, oh, it's like somebody singing. It's like you hear people.
Mm-mm. That's some next level shit.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm just here observing it. Like it's weird. It's very strange. It's very strange. And it's not scary, but it's like, can't nobody explain that. And I don't even want to hear an explanation for it. Like, I'm at that point. I don't even.
Mm,
Just tell me what
that's
did
it.
you witness? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you witness? Like, I've seen a UFO before. You know, it was very small too. It wasn't as big as most people would think.
True soul, you're made of dust.
It was like a small car.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was like a small car, and it floated like a, how could I say, almost like, not like a balloon, but like, how can I say? It's weird because it was wobbling, like it was wobbling back and forth, but it was going in a straight line. But it's just wobbling. I'm like, whoa, what is?
Thank you.
Wobble, 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 wobble. Interesting shit. Mars used to have Earth life forms, but got it with a big comet. How the fuck do you know that? Interesting.
You know what? I was actually
Mindset.
just like some of the people that comment like that's trying to sound or say certain like words and stuff, but don't really make all the way sense to someone like me, which I am a highly intelligent person. Hey,
What up,
Israel.
Israel?
But then I'm like, what if they are like, if aliens or something like that, if there was a thing and they came to communicate with us, would they know how to really communicate in a way that we logically would understand?
Yeah,
Well, I don't
you
know,
never
but
know.
that wants to understand every freaking body, even if they don't even make sense. Like they use telepathy. Okay, well that
Have you
would.
met them before?
That would
Actualist.
what you say?
No, I was wondering if he or she has met them before.
Met who?
The aliens.
Oh,
I've seen proof on YouTube. Oh, Lord.
see, there
Okay.
be people.
Not the YouTube. So not yet. Imagine
Like
an alien just knocks your door
yeah,
down. What you finna do?
you said if an alien does what?
If an alien knocks on your door now, what are you gonna do?
What does the alien look like?
No idea. I don't know. Shit. They therefore look scary. I'll just run away. Shiva said he's met an alien before. Interesting. Females to change your eggs. The food.
um, if y'all gonna do that, hurry up. I don't want y'all going back in and out. Okay. Yeah.
Come on, I'm
Wow.
at the back. I'm already at the back, dummy.
Don't call him names. Now you should go give him a hug and come on. Come on.
You never know. I might be half alien as well. You never know. I won't tell you guys.
You know I just got that nerve.
Shapeshifters already though.
See, all this has gotten done today. So we're
How
gonna
much did
take
you
care
pay?
of it.
How much did you pay?
Oh no, that shapeshifting
Oh,
sounds
you did?
scary to me. But shit,
Not new cost. So
it's
y'all
it's
could
all
get the
good.
item on here that you can charge them for, to get it done. But yeah. All
Right.
right, okay. Well, call
In
me.
a bike? No. It's like 30 something.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
The cool people. Hey, Pete. The cool people are coming
Okay,
back.
Actualist. Honor thyself. Uh,
Yes.
I was gonna say, do you have a name or you don't say your name on there?
It's Aleshea. But everybody calls me
Oh,
Honor.
okay. Well, great to meet you. And I wanted to say you definitely look much younger, but I mean it's all subjective anyway. But shit, it seems like you got a lot of energy, good energy.
I'm grateful. Yeah, I'm 31. But well, I was gonna ask you guys, when it comes to, okay, so I have boys and they at that age where they're like into girls and stuff and wanting to go out and do them. And do you have
Do them in
advice?
what context?
What kind of advice would you give yourself at like 12, 13, 15, those type of ages
Mm-mm.
when you're like looking, into girls and just finding your
Other
own
sex.
like
Um, I don't know. Shit, I'll be like, do your thing. I'm joking. I don't even know. I think, yeah, I think I don't even know, but generally, I would just say, protect your. The person should protect their energy as well, because energy is important. And then, yeah, maybe learn some knowledge as well.
that's a
That's what I would tell
ask
them.
them as much as I can. And I know boys are gonna be boys. That's why I let them make their own decisions. Like I'm just that type of mother too. And I liked when my mom let me make my own decisions. Like I dropped out of school in ninth grade, and though a lot of people would feel like, oh, da, 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 I feel like I'm grateful that she allowed me to do that because I was able to do other things. Plus, I don't really, I
You
just
brought
don't
up
believe in the
a
system.
topic.
What'd you say?
Mm,
I said you brought up an interesting topic. Like what would he tell his 15-year-old self? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting. Like, do you think we are able to do that at the age that we're at now? Like, go back and sometimes I meditate on stuff like that. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna go back and tell
mm-mm.
myself to be this way.
Yeah.
Like for real, I want to
Bruh.
wake
You
up.
see your own self.
Yeah, like talk to my past self to change my life now.
No.
Sometimes and it actually gives me a perspective. Like it actually do. Like I be like, yo, like one of them that I would is be like, don't listen to nobody. Just care about them. You know what I mean? Like don't listen to them. Don't get. And what I mean by that is don't get caught up in what they're saying. You know, don't get caught up in what they're
Go with
doing.
it.
Just care about them. You know what I mean? Just care about them. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I would tell my 15-year-old self that. Like, don't listen to
Hmm.
nobody. Just care about them. You know, just care about them. Don't listen to them. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. Just gotta care about each other. We don't have to listen to each other. We really don't.
I got a
As
friend
long as
that's
Huh?
I was talking to the person in the comments. I got pregnant at 16, and I wanted to leave the house, but my mother would not let me. So as soon as I turned 18, I left and went to Louisiana.
Oh, I see. So
I really
you
wanted to
got
start working at a young age,
mm,
and then I quit the jobs, like almost all the jobs, like a lot of different jobs, but I just ended up working for myself at a young age too, and I've been doing that ever since, just like businesses and working for myself. I haven't been able to like work for nobody since I was like 19 maybe.
nice.
You gotta restart the phone.
That's what I'm talking.
Okay, I'll open up.
That's the thing, like, like when y'all talking about like Asians and stuff like that, like, I think that's what it be. I think that's what it really be. Like, I feel like they, like, how can I say that? Like how you went out on your own and you did your,
What's up,
like, I feel
Alicia?
like those thoughts from other people, that's the alien.
You remind me
You know
of
what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, that insight
I
from
was
other
talking about
people,
Alicia.
that's alien right there. You know?
No,
For real.
okay. I look at it is that we are like, okay, people are like, you can not listen to everything, but certain things you got to be able to hear out, but go within yourself and see if it resonates with you. I know a lot of our youth and people, and even myself at an older, get caught up on what people say and want to listen to everything somebody says, but we have to go within ourselves in order to know like what really resonates and apply certain things. When people talk to you, apply it and see if it works for you.
If it adapts with the host,
Extinct.
that's like an alien.
Woo!
We
It's
have
easier said than done.
we have
It's hard to like go out on your own journey. Anybody
Girl,
can talk about it, but
excuse me
it's
for a
not an
minute.
easy
I
thing.
think you are the prettiest girl in the world.
Hold on, who is this?
My name is Sean.
I appreciate that.
His name is
Hey,
the
y'all.
Orville.
He's really pretty.
I
Hey, y'all.
said my
Can y'all hear
name is
me?
Sean.
It says the Orville though. Look at this. You see
I just want to tell you are pretty, and all the girls put together.
that's what I'm
Nobody
saying.
care, man. We're not talking about
Do you
that.
see?
I just want to make sure I sound loud enough.
This
Shall we
alien.
Excuse
continue our
me, can I get
conversation,
finished, guys?
Charles?
Okay,
I'm
I can hear
also
it on my other
single. I
phone.
don't got a girlfriend. Not like
This is
y'all.
this is
Leave him.
alien.
Okay.
Leave him.
See this behavior? See what's
So
going on?
I'd be glad to.
We're not.
I was
You'll
I'm,
be glad to do what?
that's not what we're
Hey,
talking
Pete.
about.
Long time no see.
You'll
Hey,
be
what's
glad
going
to
on, man?
get blocked
Been a
right
long
now.
time. I'm glad y'all back on, man. Y'all cool.
But yeah,
Yeah.
as you were saying,
You love
Okay,
you love to debate. I know Pete loves to debate.
working for
Well,
yourself.
yeah, I love the
I
debate,
really
man. I like to
debate.
be educated and just learn. I think like a lot of knowledge comes from a good debate. You know what I'm saying? Like think
I love
about
to
things.
debate.
I'll just be listening to these days. But shit.
And
I
Alicia,
just dropped.
she's extremely wise
Yeah, I think that was a part
and
of
very
with
peaceful.
You know, this is
Go
Alicia.
ahead.
Well, you want us to call we could call you Alicia still or Honor Thyself?
you can call me
You can
Honor.
call her honor.
I'll call you Honor. Okay.
Okay. All right. I would
Yeah,
say, Alicia, you're
I
extremely
don't know
Yeah,
if you
I'm just
know,
peaceful.
saying
it's called
Huh?
Honor
like we
Thyself.
shouldn't be cutting her off. We should be letting her speak. This is our panel, you know what I'm saying?
Like your germs
All right, let
are
us speak. Let us speak.
like your germs that get inside of me, and then my
Let
germs
us
that I
speak.
how to
Let her speak, Joe.
your honor. That's
But
Mute
you can
everybody.
mute us. Like we over talk you. You can mute the whole panel.
Okay. No, all I was saying was, Pete, I didn't know if you know, I think everybody else knows, but we have a community called Honor Thyself Community. And it's on, you can visit it, honorthyselfcommunity.com. and we're starting with the online community. I have a lot of sisters involved and certain brothers too. And then we're going to get land, and we're going to be building on the land as well. Right now, I'm actually thinking about opening up my space here for a couple sisters to come and build, because I do a lot of things on my own, but I do need help. I do need help from some females to be able to stay with me and actually help with the day-to-day tasks.
Well, if you have like a Cash App or GoFundMe, whatever you have, like I'll support it.
Oh yeah, I'm grateful. I'll put it. It's called My Crown's Up is the Cash App, but I'll just put it right here in the comments.
Put the website, because I try to look at it. I can see it.
Oh yeah, and it's $25, so that will help support too. On the website to be actually get full access, but you can still see some of it. When you go there, and
you see how you want to contribute, Honor? That's an alien.
No, I can speak for myself, sir. Thank you.
No, I'm just saying. That's what aliens do.
Come on, Mari. You fucking bullshit.
This guy is funny.
I'm just being
he's
real.
bullshit. No, you're not being real.
Look up the definition. Look up the definition of an alien. I'm telling you.
Are you saying it's a UFO?
No, but I'm just saying how things are conjoining together to structure and to adapt with one another, even if they're not from the same origin. You know,
I'm perplexed right now.
foreign. He's going to connect with her, which would be two foreign entities or ideas or whatever coming together to basically be on the mothership, which would be their pool of knowledge that they both garner through the information they share.
Well, I've been listening to her for a long time, Aleshea. I've been listening. Well, Honor, I've been listening to her for a long time. So whatever she doing, I'll support it. I'll invest in it. We get asked every day to like support these causes and stuff. I don't be knowing what causes to support when I go to Walmart and I go to CVS. You know, so when a black woman that's kind of I can relate to and that has a lot of I like what she talk about. I'll donate to her cause.
Right.
Great. We actually have a contest going on right now. We just did like a dance contest. We're having a goddess walk contest right now with some of the women. It's gonna be like, it was on the site where only people that are members was able to vote, but this time we're making it so everybody can vote, but you still gotta actually become fully get full access in order to see everything else. But we do gatherings, events, classes, studies. We do self-care activities together. We have discussions and stuff. So yes, and then Actualist, we are the $25 is only to, and it's gonna go up eventually, but the $25 is only to be able to get full access to all the videos and the information that and the things that we do. But we will be having a membership where we will actually send out, and I could show you, but I got a whole bunch of like products and stuff, and even shirts and stuff. We'll be making teas, herbs, like soaps and everything, and then I'll have it in here in this room. But we'll eventually have a membership where people will pay each month, but they'll actually get products sent to them each month as well. So I did have it where it's a membership each month, like $10 or something each month, but I'd rather, we're just getting started. So we just want to get as many people in. Plus, at one time I was like, should I just do it for free? Because I really want people to see this. It's basically focused on self-development. So anybody, like, no matter what your belief is, you believe in Jesus, Buddha, Islam, whatever, you don't believe there's no God, it doesn't really matter on belief systems. It's just a place that you can come and learn more about health. There's health recipes on there, health tips, self-care tips and things. And we're just showing a lot of the stuff that we do in the community. Once we get the physical land,
you have an Instagram? You have an Instagram?
Yeah, it's HonorThySelf community. And then like if you go on the pages, on the post, you'll see my actual personal Instagram. But my personal Instagram is.
I just want to support the cause. So if I see how I can get through, I'll definitely support it.
Okay, yeah, HonorThySelf community on Instagram. And so yeah, when we get to our personal, like our actual land, which I have 2 sisters right now that got land, but I'm still like trying to see, because it's not always about the land. It's about living sustainable, but also it's an aura that I'm creating. It's a type of environment that I'm creating. So we can go buy land right now, but it's not really about that. It's about like having the right people come together so that we can cultivate a certain environment for our children, for other people's children, for people to come in and visit. Like, I want people that's working even in society, like, come in and visit Honor Thyself community. And we may have a couple different communities called different things, so it's not going to be just Honor Thyself. It might be another community called something else, because it's a bigger vision, but I had to start somewhere, right? So you know, the people are going to be able to come to our land and actually, you know, feel an environment that can like change their life. That's the goal. I wanted to change people's life. Even if you work in a job, a 9 to 5, you know, you could come there for as a retreat. And yeah, get that work, get that healing work. Or
I'll be secretly following and secretly investing.
I'm grateful.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I think
contest we're
y'all
doing,
are
I'm
awesome.
actually doing I'm cash giveaway, so I'm giving away cash, but
Interesting.
so anything can help. It does help. Anything, you know,
Mm-mm.
we was able to pay a lady's rent. She had some hard times. She was pregnant, just about to have a baby. She was having hard times. We was able to help her pay her rent. And so any contributions that we get, we make sure it's going into the community, into the success of the community. It wasn't just a lady. She is a lady in our community. She helps, she puts her energy in. So, you know, we want to give back to people in our community as well. You know how a lot of churches, like, they'll take, but then once
Yeah,
members fall on hard times, they ain't really helping like that. Like, we're really
right.
gonna be helping, but it's also, you know, I just got to be smart with it, because I didn't gave out. You know, people be falling on hard times. I'm like, okay, you know, if I got it, I'm gonna give it, because it's like helping the community. But so yeah, any contribution helps. But also, you know, we got goals, so we're gonna be working on a mobile greenhouse. You know, certain things that like the plants and stuff, like certain things we can do right here right now. We're doing that now where we're at, and then eventually, you know, we'll get the land.
Nice.
But I
I'm
actually
with
am
it.
gonna open
I'm
up
right with
my
it.
house for some people to come and live too. So yeah, all contributions gonna help.
I'm with it. I like it. I'm definitely a fan. I definitely my work that I do. I'm gonna, like they say, give 10%. I'm definitely gonna support.
I appreciate it.
I like it. I definitely enjoy it. I'm all like I don't like they had like I said they have so many things that they say donate, donate, donate. You know what I'm saying? Like like I feel like I want to make a choice on who I donate, and I feel confident in donating. You know what I'm saying? You know how we go to the store, all these places they donate to this cause, donate that to that cause. You know, your situation, it feel like a cause that I would like to donate to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't been around you in person and nothing like that, but I just like your energy that you give and what you talk about and who you have expressed yourself to be as a person and all that you promote. I just looked at your Instagram. I like that. Then you putting a business aspect in it. That's amazing. So I would love to donate. I would love to know my money is going somewhere that I can see it and say, I like that. I'm confident in it.
I'm grateful. Gratitude. Yeah, and I definitely understand what you mean with other places. I used to listen, like when I was younger, I used to listen to those shows while I was asleep. They would come on about, oh, donate to the hungry kids and stuff like that. And I
Yeah.
would always wonder, like, about it. And I learned that, you know, a lot of those corporations that are nonprofits, like, they spend a lot of the money with themselves. But
Oh yeah. Sure.
and it's not all going. I used to think like I want to just go to them myself and actually feed them the food, like, you know,
Yeah,
and actually do it
they started from somewhere. They started from somewhere. They started from some group. So I'm sorry I cut you off. I apologize.
myself.
But they started from somewhere. They started from some company supporting them, just like how you are right now. They started from somewhere, and they kept growing, and they got bigger and bigger. I mean, I want to start investing in someone that I know that I started with them. I'd rather do that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Did you get to get? You say you went on the Instagram?
Yeah. So yeah, I know I couldn't find the website, but I was able to find it through the Instagram. So
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, I'm locked
yeah.
in.
The website, there's two different domains, and one of its community was COME Unity, and then community spelled regularly. But there's two different domains to it, and I actually am about to do another domain to hook to it. It's gonna say I honor thyself because it's like long, and I couldn't even put it on Bigo. Like, so certain platforms that have to have a shorter domain, then I'll just add that. But making it, shoot, every day I'm working on this site, like working to add to it. The ladies that I have connected with, they're working to add. It's a combination of things. Right now, I already have it where there's opportunities to make money through the website. I have I have it where like people are like there's a tribe in Africa, there's some tribes in Mexico, and like they're like documenting their experiences and the things that they learned, and they're putting that on the website. We have something called Wisdom Speaks where we talk to like mostly elderly people or married couples or people that's doing the things that we thrive to do. People that's actually been married for a long time, elderly people that has a lot of wisdom to share, or if somebody that's not old or married that has wisdom share. But it's Wisdom Speaks where they just talk about the things that they learned through life, so we can give gems like that. And yeah, it's beautiful. And I just wanted
100%.
to I have a bigger vision than what is shown. So that's why every day I'm just working towards it. And that's why I realized that, within this last week that I got to have some sisters come live with me. Like I got to have them here so that we can be working together, every day. Cause doing it myself, that's fine. And I'm gonna keep going. But if I had more people right here, then it would even work even faster. So
Well, like I said, I mean, I'm proud of you. Like you're doing some amazing things.
thank
The
you.
short period of time I did see you on here, like you're working hard and you're making moves. So I'm definitely proud of you from what I've seen you do.
I'm
And
grateful.
I want to support it. I want to go 100% and just see it all the way through. You know,
Yeah.
and keep adding my 2 cents to it, regardless if it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you made a mistake or not, I want to support it.
Oh, that's what's up.
It's all
That's
a
what,
part of it. You know what? To not be too personal, but I got into a situation, and this happened. This is why I'm so big about supporting black-owned situations, companies, and businesses. Um, I got into I created my own company within the last year, and it became good. But me, I've never been successful of, you know, uh, know how to. I was kind of illiterate when it came to money, so I was making a lot of mistakes. But my company that I created was good, and I was making money for another company, which was a white company, right? So they tried to sneak and like try to give me a deal to where I would be 50%. Well, they wanted to give me a deal to where I would have like unlimited. They tried to make me think I had unlimited access to their money and stuff like that. They want to make me 50% owner with their company and my company, and it was a white company. You know what I'm saying? But I thought about it. I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna do this because I was trying to hire my family members. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want me to bring my family members, and they brought their family members into it. So what happened with the situation ended up falling apart, and they end up taking my company from me that I built.
oh wow.
But the thing is, I still had the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to come to me because I had the information in my head to of this whole process of how to. Well, I created the company. You know what I'm saying? And they was impressed by it. They still got it from me, but they don't know how to run it like I do. You know what I'm saying? So I went and created the same company another way, but made it better. So what I feel like what I learned.
That's a fact.
I feel like what I learned from that situation is I will not do no more business deals like that. You know what I'm saying? At all. I'm gonna completely be the boss, 100%. and I know who I'm gonna support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not like they say support black owned. I'm gonna support black owned. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hire my sisters, my people. I'm gonna hire them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what they this or that or this. That's all BS because I dropped out of high school. You know what I'm saying? And I was still able to, create this company, this amazing company that a lot of people. I mean, that's just amazing company. I was able to create it. So I
That's a
don't know.
fact.
I think that you just popping up was saying like, yeah, you can, because I don't like when I go to the store and I see this say donate here. I'm like, who should I donate to? You know what I'm saying? I don't know those people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like that. I like what you're doing. I can feel good about throwing my money out there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to throw it that way. You know what I'm saying? I want to throw it to people that seem like me, that look like me. I want to throw it that way, regardless if it's gonna go right or left, you know?
Right. Nah, it's gonna go right. I'm gonna keep going every day. Like I don't see nothing else. I'm just stay on top of my stuff, and definitely understand what you're saying. Like as far as having a business or having something that you created, like yeah, don't let that go, and don't let people try to come in and take control or anything like that. It's just like I know it's on the
That's it.
business aspect, but even in life, like if that's your purpose, like that's what you're supposed to be doing, you can't let nobody distract you or deter you this way or that way. And it's all lessons, like you learn from it, but like you said, they can't take away your mind, and that's what's created it. So I definitely understand that because a lot of things that I've created with people, I would, if it didn't work out and stuff, I would just be like, all right, you can just have it, and I'm just gonna go build another one and make it better. But I've been doing that a lot, so I had to just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna create something, stand on it, and it just is what it is. I'm not letting people, even with this, like I don't want like certain people come in and be like, well, we can do it this way or that way. I take heed to what people say, right? And but I have to always go within and make sure it's aligned with the purpose and with the vision that I have. Like we can do it that way or this way,
Mm,
but is it aligned with what I'm doing? Like I have a vision,
definitely.
I know what I'm doing. So and a part of me, my personality likes to help others. Like that's why I was in marketing and stuff, and I wanted to help other people's businesses or models and actors and stuff because I felt like I just like helping people and people helping people with their purpose and what they like to do. But I have to now I
Mm,
found a way to like know how to help that so I'm not dishonoring myself and my vision. So
Well,
that's good.
understand this,
Also,
like it's
also
definitely it's
motivation.
definitely 100. Hold on.
Also, we
Okay,
need motivational and inspirational music. We can make our own music.
No, that's a
oh,
fact.
I want to say this, like it's real. Like if you're thinking about stuff like that, if you're thinking about like you're building something, like there's an end to it to where that you're gonna get what you was asking for. Like you don't have to think like, oh, I might not get it, or it might not come. It's like if you're thinking about that, like if you keep um I heard this other person say if you keep campaigning, eventually you're gonna get elected. When I got elected, like I started acting crazy. I started doing all kind of stupid stuff, and then people seen that okay, then this is the guy. He making this stuff happen. They came and just straight took it from him. Like if you're planning to create this corporation or create this organization or um
It's already created.
well yeah, if you done that, like I mean, you already won. That's what I think. Like you already won. Like you got to just stay to the process. Just keep it organized. Like, you really got to keep it
Yeah.
organized because if you're just thinking about the money, like the money's gonna come. Like you have to pay for things, and the money's gonna come. It's just like for what happened to me. Like I could have signed like a $50 million contract, but they started seeing my weakness and they took my company from me.
mm,
And my weakness is that I was just thinking about the money. I wasn't thinking about like I already have these skills. I'm already making a few dollars. I've already made this amount of money. You know, all I gotta do is keep expanding. And as I kept expanding, you know, these people seen what I was doing and they just took it from me. Just straight up took it from me. And I went through like a deep depression. But I was like, okay, all right, I still have the information. I know how to do it. I still have the skill set. Now I know, don't just be trying to just be looking at the money, just, oh, I want to
Yeah.
be 100 millionaire and all this kind of stuff. Like I was
Yeah.
Facts.
looking, it was about like create, everybody want to be a part of a organization, so that's what I was from the start. I wanted to create for myself and for my family. So that's what I know now. It's just not about the money no more. It's about creating something that makes me peaceful and happy, and we enjoy all growing together with something. That's what it's about for me now. It's just not about the money.
That's a fact. That's a big fact.
100%.
It's
Yeah.
about balance.
Balance, and we all got to work every day towards
It's always
something.
nice to put your family on.
Yeah, and work. We all have to work every day, and our kids are coming up. Our kids gonna have to start working and and building something and providing for everyone else and customer service and all that kind of stuff. That's the piece. I feel like that is the piece, regardless if it's you making $100 a day or $100,000 a day. It's just working. We do what we love to do is work and make other people happy. That's all it is to me.
That's a fact.
And help,
I'm
yeah,
glad.
and help it make
I'm,
life easier for each other.
And yeah, making life easier for each other every day. It's not about trying to get to where we can own some Rolls Royces, because all that stuff is
Solving
that,
problems.
huh? Is just is nothing. Like all that
And
stuff
most of
is
that, you're just
natural.
buying the name. You're buying the logo. It's not even really worth that much. They can make it. They can price
It
it. They can
doesn't matter at the
overprice
end
it. You know
of
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't matter at the end of
Yeah.
the day. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I mean, it's just like all that stuff will come. I mean, if you start working at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be able to buy your own apartment. You know, if you start creating a business where uh, you create a business to where you have to take care of 10 people, then you start taking care of 100 people, then 1,000 people. The money's gonna come anyway. That's really not the goal. Is just to get rich. You know what I'm saying? That's not the goal.
But
right.
did you hear some of that audio book she was playing yesterday? Like, what's really being rich? What's that really all about? There's a lot of truth in that. Like, it's not about trying to get rich. You just naturally become rich in how you do it.
Yeah, I think I mean, for me, I think I was rich just by the dream. You know what I'm saying? About the dream of wanting to um uh want to provide my service to as many people as possible, because I thought I was good at it. That
Mm.
made me rich.
Yeah, that's the way to see it.
I had a rich heart. You know what I'm saying? The money, I guess the money just comes with that. You got a rich heart. The money just comes. I mean, I don't know. God provides that for you. God says, hey, you want to do this? Okay, let me give you more tools. That's what God does.
Mm.
And then we start looking away from God and say, I'm gonna look at this man-made stuff. Then that just takes away all that glow that you get inside from doing, those things of helping people, because that makes me smile. Helping people, it gives me a glow inside.
So, Anna,
Mm.
That's
what was your purpose of playing that audio book, and what did you get out of it?
I like that book. I have listened to that like about probably 5 times, maybe 4 times, 4 or 5 times.
How
Including
long is it?
2 hours. So
Oh, wow.
I would suggest you listen to it as well, especially at the space you're in right now. It's called The Science of Getting Rich, right? And so the
Mhm.
science of getting rich, like what I get out of it is just to stay focused. They talk about how if you're focusing on problems, or for instance, like if you're focusing on being like the poor people, or poverty and stuff, then that's you're not even being of service. You have to focus on solution, focus on being um honoring yourself basically, and like finding something that is like aligned with your purpose.
Hmm.
um what I get from science of getting rich, it's a lot because it goes into detail, so I should have really just did like sections and stuff of it,
What I
and then we
didn't
could talk.
realize, like what he said, what I didn't realize is that anybody can get rich doing anything. It's just how they go about it. That was
Yeah,
something.
certain way you got to do things in a particular way, you know the way that works best for you. So you got to find that way. Like whatever you're doing,
interesting.
you can make it happen. You just got to move in a certain way, put forth action in a certain way in life. So a lot of people, whether they're working here or working there, like what makes the difference is how they move and how they're thinking while they're moving. So yeah, that was a good point too. I like that actually.
I think like after that, because that sounds like after that, I learned that self-care is very important. That's what I realized through when I had hit my rock bottom. Like self-care is very important. Like to take my mind away from work, and just focus on loving myself. Like I started exercising a whole lot more and focusing on eating healthy daily and all that. But for a while, I was just thinking
that's why
about
there's a
money. Like
connection
money was my
between
priority.
being healthy and getting wealthy. Like you if you're not healthy, you're gonna wind up spending too much money on trying to get more healthy. Then you ain't gonna be wealthy anymore because you're not healthy.
And then you're not sharp. Like I went to the store today. I had so much glow inside of me. It felt like everybody around me was happy. I was just I had so much happiness. It just, I don't know. I went to Walmart and then I just like being around everybody in Walmart. It was just a good feeling.
That's what's up. And that's because it's coming from you. Like, I also noticed that, like, there could have been somebody there that wasn't so happy and stuff, but you wouldn't recognize it because that's what's coming out of you. Like, you're focused on the good, the happiness. So you see the happiness in the people around. Now, people could be depressed and be in a room, and then they'll be focused on the depressedness of the room. It's like that light from in you is what you're, like, drawn to and attracting. I learned that one time when I went to the store, and I forget what this lady done did, but I think I had I was in a certain mood or whatever. But the lady, oh yeah, she was like all nice to the person in front of me, the white lady in front of me. But then when I came, she was just like she was just like rude, basically. I don't know why, but I was like, you know what? If I was, and it wasn't outright rude, but it was just like I noticed that. I'm like, but if I was focused on something else, I probably wouldn't even
You wouldn't
wouldn't even
notice
notice.
it. Yeah.
Like I would have been focused on some other shit. Like so, it's really
That's
wherever you're
good you
focused.
thought about that.
Yeah.
You could have internalized that, like, man, something wrong with me.
Pete, are you a
Yeah.
host on Bigo or ever
Hey,
been a
catch
host?
you guys later.
No, I haven't. I was at one point. Then go ahead.
Oh,
I didn't know
okay.
what he said.
See ya.
I just wondered if you were a host. Like, what's your goals on Bigo or whatever? Because I started gifting you, so I don't know if you even want gifts or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm a host.
Well, I'm a send it to someone like honor thyself, or so
Yeah, I am a
when I
host, but I'm not about to reach my goal this month. And I'm not, I mean, it's not a goal, but you got to reach a certain amount in order to get like paid from Bigo. So I'm not reaching that. Or unless I might do within these couple of days. I don't know,
Do
but I'm
they?
not really out the beans. I just really want to spread the community and get people onto the site and stuff to become a member on the site so that we can, network in that type of manner. Hopefully eventually, because I can go live on the website. So I just want to get people, signed up to the site, and then we'll end up like doing more stuff on the website.
But as a host, if you get gifted on somebody's panel, does that count towards the quota?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
well,
I was like,
I'm
I'm gonna
following
be
through
on
my
live on
business
Bigo.
page.
I might as well be a host. Yeah.
I'm following you. I'm following y'all page to my business page, so I'm gonna see it a lot. So I'll definitely be
Okay.
watching.
What's the business that you're doing?
It's a lot of different businesses. A lot. It's not nothing specific,
Oh yeah, I
but
remember you a Gemini, right? Or something like that.
nah, Aquarius.
Oh, query. Okay.
Yeah. It's not. Well, I mean, I sell products, but I sell all types of products on different platforms: Walmart, Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Um, yeah, I'm well diverse in the business world. My company is, but yeah.
Well,
Do you feel?
Aquariuses are geniuses and they invent stuff too.
Oh, you better tell.
I got. Aquarius too in my
I'm
chart.
having fun right now, though. I'm definitely having fun. Not fun by saying I'm making money, but by fun that I'm like I'm finding peace within myself. I'm having a lot of fun with that. That's amazing. I feel like that's no amount of money can account to finding peace within yourself and then starting to experience it throughout the day. And then you get to go outside and then you get to express that peace within yourself with other people. And then they feel it. And then it's like then they start in I don't know, the environment start changing. Like what could I say? Things start happening. You know what I'm saying? That you don't expect to happen. Like these blessings start popping up, and you start. I've
Yeah.
noticed when I started finding peace within myself, like these blessings will be popping up left and right and right. You know, it's like I'm finding gold here and gold there. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm just talking about somebody being generous and being peaceful with me. And it's like, dang, where'd that come from?
Yeah, so that's why see Aquariuses, they're not even about money. People make money off of what Aquariuses invent. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. You so smart, you can get anything you want for free.
Oh, I do that too. Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do all the time, almost daily. Yeah.
Cap
It just be happening.
it be
I was
Capricorn.
telling my mama
Capricorns, they
today.
profit off of Aquariuses. Capricorn's about capitalism.
I was,
It's
I was just
funny.
telling my mama today. I'm like, well, yeah, I understand. I mean, I was telling my mama today. I'm like, it just seems like I continuously find ways to make money. And it just happens all the time. But I just think it's from my diversity. You know what I'm saying? I don't just point in one direction, to pay my bills. I'll be pointing in all directions. But that's just like I said, that's just not the goal for me. My goal is my inner peace. That is like I hit rock bottom one time and it just felt so bad. It felt like I was gonna die. From that point on, I was like, it's something else. Like, man, it's something else that's beyond what we do every day. Decide to get married or decide to have a nice car or decide to have good friends or something. Like it has to be. I need to find. It has to be something else. And I started searching, and the more like inner peace started to become clear, I'm after that every single day. I'm after it. And I'm talking about inner peace is just making sure I go get a smoothie in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's something as little as that.
Coffee. Enjoy it. Funny thing.
Whatever makes me feel golden inside, because I guess we all have something that makes us feel golden. I mean, whatever makes me feel golden by myself alone. I have kids, and when I was able to, I used to be getting into it with my daughter and stuff, and my kids, I didn't really understand them. But when I started having inner peace, I understand them. I have a fluent, funny relationship with my daughter now, and it's amazing.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Not perfect, but nobody's perfect. But I got a daughter
Right.
myself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, at least
I
you're
don't have that
trying.
fear. I don't have that fear of not understanding. Because at first, as they start to get older, it's like,
Shit gets real.
yeah, it gets real. As they start to get older, they're not babies no more, to where you can just go get them what they want. And, oh, you want some toys? Oh, you want to watch this TV? They're not that anymore.
No.
As they get older, you got to connect with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, kids, you got
It's like what attitude? It's so funny because it's like what attitude I'm gonna find you right now. Are you gonna be happy to see daddy or are you gonna be annoyed by daddy? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's
exactly. Yeah, for sure.
but it's
Different
still you still
connection.
gotta even if they're annoyed with you, they don't want to talk to you, they want to know with you, you still gotta be, say you can't it's crazy. It's something beautiful though. I don't
It's
regret it.
something beautiful. I love it now. I love being a parent now. I love it.
Yeah, it's you got a little friend. I think that my daughter's growing and I know when she grows up I'm gonna have a